Hi there! Today we are going to show you how to shoot video on your Canon 80D. So right now we have it set in auto mode, so we're going to go ahead and turn it on. And we are in this switch right here, puts you in camera. So you can get into the camera mode by pushing menu, or we can go into video, which is what we want. And we go into menu. So we want to go use this arrow side right there. We're going to go to the second one over, and we're going to go up to movie record quality. We're going to go in there. Now this camera can shoot two different codecs. It can shoot movie. Let me just zoom in just a hair so you can see that better. It can shoot .mov files, movie files, MOVs, or it can shoot MP4s. So there are different levels of. Alright, so we have right now currently the it's set for FHD 23.9, which is really 24 frames per second. So that will give a more cinematic style of film look. You can certainly, let's see, I think there's, yep, there's also in movie codec you can go to 29.97, which is really 30 frames per second. So that's more of like a TV look. Okay, so you can switch between those two if you like. If you want a cinematic look, it depends on what you're shooting. If you pick MP4, you can go down there, and there are 6 different settings. Yeah, if FHD is going to be highest quality, so right there we've got 1080p at 60 frames per second. 59.9 is 60 frames per second. That's great if you want to go slow-mo. Or if you don't need to go slow motion, you can certainly go to 30 frames per second. Also with the IPB there. And then, if you don't need anything like crazy, you can also go back to 23.98 or 24 frames per second if you want that film look again. Then you can go a little lower, just HD, and you can go 720 lower grade, which means your card would shoot more film because you're not shooting a higher quality. You can go 720 at 60 frames per second or 720 at 30 frames per second. So you've got many choices there. So we'll just select one here. We're going to go back to, we like to shoot movie files, so we'll get out of here. We're going to go back to movies, and then we're going to go shoot. Make sure we're going to go, we like cinematic, so we're going to go 24. Okay, so good. Then as you can see, while we're in the automatic mode, excuse me. While you're in automatic mode, your sound recording is either on or off. That's all you have choice of. And also your servo autofocus is enabled. That is what you want to do. It's fantastic. You can touch screen and it will track. Autofocus method also set to tracking. It will track whatever it is. That's what this camera has that some of the bigger cinematic cameras like the C100 Mark II or Mark I have. Also, so now we're going to go to manual mode by swinging on over to, push down, over to manual. Okay, and while in manual, we're going to go there. Now in sound recording mode, we have options. Okay, so we're going to go in there and check those options out. Right now, we're in manual mode, so you can adjust your volume. Right now, it's set really low because we have a. Normally we use a Rode mic attached to it, so we have it set very low. But you could also go up and set it to auto, where you can see it does a very good job of monitoring it there, really good. But occasionally you can peek into the red, see it just did that, or something loud, you know, and then that could garble up your audio. So auto isn't always the best setting. Or you can just disable it if you are using a separate audio device like a Zoom or Tascam or some other audio. So I suggest manual, and then you can, when you get to manual, you can adjust the volume for your needs. See, now you can see it's picking it up. There you go. And now you're not going to peek into the red because I've got it kind of set really well. So that's if you're going to use internal. We use, we're getting very good results actually with an old school Rode video mic with its own power. So we're using that old school video mic. But we also have the Rode Video Mic Go, which doesn't have its own power supply. So we taking ours down to just a hair so on manual, so that we can when we plug in our, which is so great on these on the 80D, is that you get the mic in and headphone jack. Awesome, because the T3i or the Rebels, the T7i, they still don't have a headphone jack. So you can put your mic in there, and you can see that you're getting, you know, I can now go manual and test the level and adjust it as we go. We're bringing it up to where we need it to be based with the Rode Go mic. So that's how you set your audio. So when you're ready to shoot some video, this comes by all the way with the videography kit. We'll zoom out a little bit. The Rode Go Video Go mic. So we're going to take the lens cap off. And also, if right now we're in manual, but we have auto servo on. So if you want a manual focus, you can just go to the lens here and go to manual focus and go ahead and spin your focus dials. This is the 18 to 135 lens, by the way. Or you can stay on autofocus and it will track itself, whatever you're looking at. So if we're this way, you can see where you're at, so you can touch screen and track. So to record, you simply push the stop button, and you can see the red light in the upper corner, so now it's recording. And to stop, you just push stop. Also in the upper left corner here, you can see a number. It says 29.59. That's how much space we have left on the card. There's a 64 gig Sandisk card in here, so you can get 29 minutes of recording. However, it will be broken up into 4 gig blocks, but you can just link those blocks together, those clips together in an editing suite, and you're fine because they just keep going. That's just one of the things that happens with this Canon 80D. So that's it in a nutshell, how to get you started. There's a lot more to it. You know, ISO and your aperture and all that, but that's in a nutshell how to just get started quickly and set your video quality and get going and shooting. So thanks for watching. That's the Canon 80D with the VMGO microphone videography kit with the 18 to 135 lens. It's awesome. So if you're looking for a good YouTube camera, I would recommend this if you don't need 4K. And thanks for watching. This will get you started with video. And again, there's a lot more to it, so get out and practice. Thanks for watching. Bye.